Hi, welcome back to Herbal Lindy's Pharmacy. I'm Dr. Tamitha Davis. Today I'm going to be seed starting some of my crops for the springtime, and I wanted to talk to you guys about something that has happened to me, and it's happened to me in the past, and I want to make you guys aware of it. But first, before we begin, if you are into gardening or wanting to learn about gardening or herbalism, herbal medicine, and some mama hacks, then go ahead and show some love and subscribe to my channel. So just real quickly, just in case some of you are wanting to know what seeds I am starting, I'm going to be starting some lavender. I have like 5 different variety of lavender I'm going to be starting. That's another, okay, 6 different varieties of lavender. I'm going to be growing some mullein. There's 3 different types of mullein that I'm going to be starting. And I'm going to start some calendula and another mullein. And we're going to do this toothache plant, and then of course we're going to do some eggplant. Since these guys are going to be indoors, it's probably about 10 weeks before my last frost. I want to plant them into a larger seed starting tray. So I'm going to be doing these ones here. I believe they're 2x3 or 3x3 little inch squares. That way it'll give them more time to grow. I don't have to transplant them from the little 72 cell seed starters into a bigger one. And this will just help to prevent them from dying when you transplant, because every time you transplant them, you are at risk of losing some when you disrupt the roots. So I want to try to give them a little bit more of a chance by planting them in something a little bit bigger. Okay, now for our topic. Last year started to notice something different in the soil that I was purchasing off of a popular shopping website. I won't tell you what it is, but it starts with an A. I did the same thing as I usually do with my seed starting, and I was growing tomatoes. I had huge trays of tomatoes and peppers and some other things growing. And then I came down here one day and there was aphids all over my plants. And the only thing that I had in there was the seed starting soil. So there was something in the soil, some eggs or whatever. I just kind of chalked it up as it was just a bad batch. You know, these things happen. This year, the same thing kind of happened again, but just in a different way. And I'm a little skeptical about even using it. Now, it's a good brand. It's the Black Gold Organic Seed Starting. I also use the gardening soil, things like that. I've always had great success with them. I think they're a great, wonderful company. However, I went on this website that I go on and shop for everything. Who doesn't? And I got my seed starting soil and I'm looking through it and there's rocks in it. If you're new to gardening, you're new to seed starting soil should not have any big clumps of anything, not big, huge clumps of bark or wood chips, especially no rocks. The soil also had kind of like a musky, moldy scent to it, and that was something new. I've never smelled that before in any seed starting soil or any potting soil or anything from that company, or from any other company for that matter. I went back online and I kind of read the reviews, but this particular one that I purchased from the seller on this site, they had a few cells. They didn't really have a whole lot of reviews, and I should have paid attention because the reviews was like a 3-star. So apparently some other people had issues with that, and that's what I wanted to come to you guys today to educate you on being careful and reading and researching where you're getting your seed starting supplies or anything for that matter. Now, I have emailed the actual company to see if they are selling their seed starting or any of their soil, their supplies and stuff on this particular website shopping place. I think I personally going forward will actually just purchase from the website itself because I know that I'm going to be getting the actual product. And I've seen some other YouTubers and some TikTokers also mentioning that they have got some supplies, even from the big box stores have gotten seed starting supplies or just gardening soil supplies, fertilizers, and they've had issues, and it's kind of been an issue since the pandemic. I'm not saying that all these companies are bad or that they're doing anything wrong. What I believe, and just from my experience with reading other material, other reviews and just doing my own research is that there's these scammers that are coming on and they are stealing the logos and everything, and they're just going out in the garden, just kind of digging up their own soil, maybe sifting it a little bit and putting the label on it and trying to sell it for the product that is actually not. They're not actually just doing this with just the gardening stuff. They're doing it with various other things. There's another lady I seen, her calendar, and you guys may have seen this, but her calendar, her artwork was actually being stolen and put onto a much cheaper calendar, and you can actually look at it, because I almost purchased one because it was like for $4 and something, and her original stuff is being sold for $30. So there's that right there. So when you're doing your research, when you're buying these soils, you know, I know how much I typically pay for the seed starting soil, and I had seen it for like less than half the price that I typically purchase. I was like, oh, and I didn't really think much of it at the time, and I went ahead and I purchased it. And it's probably because somebody was stealing the logo, stealing the idea, stealing the packaging, and just doing some knockoffs and things like that. I actually came across one of their books. It was an herbal book my friend had gave me. She says, oh yes, I purchased this off of A. And I got it and I was like, oh, I have this exact same book. But when I was looking at it, it was almost like it was AI generated wording. And I'm like, okay. And I referenced it back to the original one that I had purchased. And you could see that there was totally different, like even the imaging was a little bit more fuzzier. So it was a book that was stolen. It had the author, it had the wording, everything about the author and stuff was the same. There was a few things that were misspelled or the words were kind of running together. So just be mindful about where you're getting your stuff. And I'm not saying that the website A is selling 100% all fake stuff, but I'm just a little leery about some of the things that they are selling on there. I have reached out to them. I have contacted customer service on there just to let them know the situation I'm having. I'm pretty sure that they have had other customers complaining about things, and I'm pretty sure that the artist of the calendar has reached out to them and said, hey, you know, my artwork is being stolen and yada, yada, yada. So just being careful. If you can purchase from the company itself to save you a lot of heartache and everything, because now I'm not confident that this is organic anything, especially with the rock scent. And last year having all the aphids, just because I purchased it at a cheaper price, I lost hundreds of plants because of that. That's costing me out of my own pocket. So to me, it's better to go to the actual company and purchase from there to save myself some heartache. Now, I thankfully did purchase some from there, but just online, just scrolling through, it comes up with suggestions because I purchased this time last year. And I was like, oh, okay, you know, it's like maybe it was a fluke last year with the aphids. Let me just go ahead and just order one. Blah, 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 or one. Last year I bought six bags of this stuff. So it's expensive in the long run because you can't use the soil. I'm not going to use this other soil, this bag of soil. So I'm out like $8. And that's, you know, for me, a learning lesson. And I want to come to you guys as somebody who had experience with something not so great, just to educate you guys on being careful where you're purchasing anything that you get. I do have a video I want to talk about on supplements. A lot of the supplements, I quit buying supplements at all, even if I know the company's actually selling on A, because scammers can make duplicate accounts. It's very similar to that. So lesson learned, don't purchase my seed starting supplies, anything that I'm going to be growing or consuming into my body or on my body or growing for my food on this online shopping place that starts with an A. So on a happier note, I have onions that are like this tall. Oh my gosh. And this is soil that I made myself, which is my ultimate goal, is to start making my own seed starting soil. I have a whole lot. It does take some time, especially for the stuff that I want to be growing and everything, but I'm getting there. Last year I had a baby, so I didn't do a whole lot, but yeah, let me show you my onions. There the little beauties are. So these are my little onions. I'll probably come through, I had to raise my light up just a little bit. I'll probably come through and give these guys a little trim. These here is going to be my celery, and then I have my Walla Walla onions over here. So these ones, these first ones here are my pickling onions, and these ones over here are my bulb onions. So, and it takes a little bit longer for celery to germinate, so there's nothing really germinating in there, but I am so excited about that. Okay, you guys, so that is it for this video. I'm going to go ahead and finish up my seeds and go back upstairs and play with my baby. Right, he's up there with my daughter right now, so I hear him up there cooing and stuff, and it's almost time to feed him. So I will finish this up, go feed my baby, and I will see you guys in the next video. Please subscribe to my channel. It really helps me to get this content out there, and leave a comment that helps to boost me out into the algorithm. And I look forward to seeing you guys in the next video. Bye!